Even though the use of IBS has been proven effective in the property sector, especially in the affordable housing segment, many developers are still not buying it. We asked Kimlun Chief Sim Tian Liang why this is the case and how the company plans to expand its use of this system. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Sim.
Thank you.
So, Kimlun is one of the first property players that roll out industrialized building system for mostly affordable housing and also other properties as well. But we don't see this kind of method being utilized or being taken up by other property developers in Malaysia. What are the reasons behind it?
There are more people get into it because this IBS system is not very prevalent in our country. Basically, of our education system, but it's getting more popular. More and more developers are going to that, especially with the government policies of having this Precast building or IBS system building through the affordable housing scheme.
But do you think this will be the way moving forward for property developers to build houses?
For high-rise, for developer having volume of number of units in big volumes, this method is workable. So, especially with this mass housing program, this system is very good.
So Kimlun registered about 218.45 million from IBIS revenue last year. So it dropped about 35.44%. Was it because you had fewer projects, or what's the reasons behind it?
Yeah, I think the main reason is last 2 years the private sector property has slowed down. So the number of units rolled out to the market also less. So the usage of this housing using this IBS system also less.
Of course, you're going to tender more projects in terms of the IBS, right? But how many projects are you looking at, and what's the amount that you're tendering right now?
Looking forward, most of our projects it will be more on affordable housing, and most of it will be using IBS system. So as far as we tender for this affordable housing, I think we are tendering in the region of 500–600 million.
So on to construction segment, the balance orders in 2014, year-end 2014 were higher compared to 2015. And last year, 2016, was at about 1.67 billion ringgit. How does this figure compare with the previous 2 years?
Slightly lower. So because you must understand the 14–15 is a boom for the property market. That's why we got a higher volume of book order.
So how much are you tendering right now for construction segment?
I think now on we tender about $1 million jobs. All the while the construction sector, according to CIDB, in those good years, 60% go to private sector. Private sector will be mostly consists of residential plus commercial property, and 40% government sectors. When times are bad, the government sector, the portion will be more. So according to CIDB, this year our growth will be around 9–10%, still growing, but more jobs will be anticipated from government, especially those infrastructure projects like MRT, LRT, the highway projects. So I anticipate the sector for the housing will be less compared to previous years.
Now, a lot of people think that property sector right now is it's a down cycle. Have we seen the bottom yet, and are we going to see a recovery anytime soon?
I think this oversupply situation will take some time to digest. In normal circumstances, it will take 2 to 3 years. So, in terms of price-wise, I believe the room to drop is not much because the cost of construction is high. So the developer may not lower their price. There's normally in normal circumstances, depending on locations, the price will drop about between 10–20% depending on locations.
So your contribution from the construction, from the government and private sector is almost 50–50, right?
Yeah.
So moving forward, are you going to bid more from the private sector or government sector? How will the contribution be like?
our private sector, we normally will also depend on our existing clients. They are very established. So as long as they have tender, we bid. And of course, we anticipate the private sector, the volume will, even the have also will be decreased. So we have to put more effort in the government sectors to get more jobs, to replenish the orders.
So talking about getting more government jobs, do you see your margins being squeezed when you take more government orders or probably longer payments? Is there a problem for you?
It will depend on the nature of the tender, the jobs. If this infra work, we believe we normally get a bigger margin. If this building, also it depends what type of building. For government job like hospital or school, that sort maybe the margin is comparable to private housing.
So you're looking to clinch more construction jobs moving forward, and these projects are mostly in Singapore and Malaysia. You know, KV LRT Line 3, LRT 3, and also Kuala Lumpur Singapore HSR. So these projects are mostly in Singapore and Malaysia. Are you planning to get more jobs from other countries?
At this moment, we have not get ready to venture into other country other than Singapore and Malaysia itself. So the other country we are exploring on it. We have to do the ground study before we venture into that.
So moving forward, what kind of challenge are we going to face in terms of construction sector? Do you see costs going up, foreign labor fees going up, and then forex losses in your in your balance sheet? So are you seeing all these kind of challenges?
You see, foreign races we may gain because our manufacturing is exporting to Singapore. Okay, and come to, if the ringgit is still stabilized and still depreciate, of course the building material cost, if it will go up slightly due to inflation, the cost inflation, because the import raw material from other country, the machinery cost also went up, so that will impact on the cost of overall cost of construction. Yes, there may be some impact. But this impact, we normally tender, we will cost it in advance.